they go for 10-0 and completing a perfect regular season here at home against the Syracuse Orange on this afternoon. And for many of the guys, it's the last time that they play like a champion today's side, as they have so many times on the way out. Down the steps of the locker room, into the tunnel. And for many guys, 5 years worth of work. One last time on this field for the final time this year. Here come the Irish. And the Orange take the field here in South Bend. Only win over Georgia Tech, and that came in week 3 of the season.
Unbelievable story.
Great opportunity for him. Orange won the toss, deferred the option to the second half, so Notre Dame gets it first. And Nolan Cooney kicked it to Chris Tyree, tackled just shy of the 20-yard line that first year as the OC. From the 7, 5 in the pattern. Book's got nowhere to go, scrambles and throws. It's incomplete. Just couldn't get enough steam on it to get to Kyron Williams. And the great tight end, Michael Mayer, to the boundary. Book looking, throwing, corner of the end zone. No, McKinley cannot bring it in. And comfortably knocks it through. In how Clark Lee has schemed defenses. Here's Culpepper's third down pass, complete to the wide side, and a first down for Taj Harris. All the way across the field, strong enough arm. This time it'll be Sean Tucker. There's number 5, Chris Elmore, in the game.
Eye on him. He's going to take you to the ball.
Elmore goes right. He'll run up the middle as they spread out with Tucker, and he easily picks up the first down at the 29-yard line. And then Tommy DeVito, the starting quarterback, injured. Culpepper out quick again, and again it's caught this time. Breaking out of the tackle is Wheelie toward the goal line. Is he out of bounds first? Oh, he's in! Touchdown, Syracuse! Anthony Wheelie down the sideline, out of the tackle, and the Orange go down the field and have taken the lead on number 2, Notre Dame.
Really great job by Rex Culpepper. Blitzing off his left side. He read it, got it out quick, and Anthony Wheelie does get in there.
Great body control, gets to the pylon, and gets in for the touchdown, his second receiving touchdown of the season. Andre Schmidt adds the extra point. Now Kent Narku, so it's 3rd and 4. Field goal from here, 53 yards. Gonna run inside with Kyron Williams, and he will be stopped. The Orange defense, Cody Roscoe, who usually comes in pass rush situations in the 3rd and 4, got his body over there along with others, and we'll see what Brian Kelly does on 4th and short.
They are getting a lot of guys to the football. The edge gets set there. They make Kyron Williams stutter, and here comes the posse. Just a lot of people in the frame for that Syracuse defense.
A lot to like about Tony White, the new defensive coordinator for the Orange. He's seeing it in this unit's play. Irish will go for 4th and 3. Book out quick. Mayer had it, retreats, and not going to get there.
Be close.
Because he retreated and had his own momentum going back, it's not where forward progress is, it's where he's tackled, and he will be stopped short, and the Orange come up with a 4th down stop. Semifinalists for the Campbell Trophy. Book on a boot, on a roll, and Tremble able to gather before he went out of bounds. 27. This escapes, and he's got a lot of room to run. Book, I should say, to the 10. Ian Book hurdling at the 5, puts his head down and scores.
And that's what he does, Mike. When you need the big play, he comes up with different ways to make them.
All kinds of room to run. And Ian Book takes it in, and the penalty costs Syracuse. Notre Dame retakes the lead.
This is another 5-man rush with man coverage. Everybody has to run with their man, and Ian Book finds the lane, and then he doesn't run out of bounds. He finishes the run.
You know he loves to do that, right? The correct call, and Notre Dame takes advantage and retakes the lead as Jonathan Dorr adds the extra point. Tight end came out. That's where they're trying to match. Blitz coming on Culpepper. He gets out of it, and let's see. Oh, the ball comes out too. Picked up by Maris Leofow. And the Leofau is down to the 21-yard line. So Culpepper got away from the first hit off the pressure to extend the lead. From the 21, it's Book. Goes to McKinley. He's got space. And Javon McKinley. Good cut inside to the goal line and in. McKinley ruled breaking the plane and with a touchdown.
Tommy Tremble came out with the ball anyway, but I think Javon McKinley was in.
Let's see if he's in or down first. Then we'll look at the fumble part of it. See, that hand allows him to extend more and more and more, and that should be good. Because that hand keeps him up. And he finally breaks the plane before he loses the ball. But as you said, Tony, Tremble had a clear recovery, so the Irish go right away and are able to turn that turnover into 6 points and gain some breathing room. And Jonathan Dorr makes it 17-7. 2 quick scores for the Irish, on top by 10. In 19 seconds, 2 timeouts. Orange show pressure up the middle. They bring it, and Book on the move, throws back across the field to Skoranek. Great catch, first down, 28-yard line. What a throw on the run by Book.
They're content. They're not going to give up a touchdown here.
Book, low snap, picked it up, takes an end zone shot, hand fighting. McKinley goes up and gets it, and it is a touchdown. In a minute 24 for McKinley.
And this is good protection. One guy was in bump and run coverage. That was Melifonwu, and he's complaining about a push-off here. But I think he just slips. I think he falls, and that is a good 50-50 ball where Ian Book gave his receiver a chance to get it. Javon McKinley went up and got it.
They are both hand fighting all the way down. These Melifonwu's feet were moving so fast. Extra point added by Jonathan Dorr, and Notre Dame has scored 3 touchdowns in 3 minutes and 6 seconds. His passion for football reconnected. Culpepper, third down, throws complete for the first down, and out of the hands of the tight end who took a big hit. Aaron Hackett was knocked down, knocked the ball out, and Notre Dame has come up with the recovery. Earlier on the fumble by Culpepper in the second quarter, and Book loses it. It's loose, and the Orange are on it. So Syracuse gets it right back. Marlowe Wax falling on it after all the center issues that Notre Dame has been dealing with the last 3 games. Foskey, Hayes, and Ogundeji. They rush. Culpepper steps up and throws in the middle. It's caught in traffic. 3 shy of the first down by Nykeem Johnson. We'll see what the Orange will do on 4th and 3. This is 4th and 4 go for it situations. Out quick. Culpepper's pass is complete. Harris lost it. Gets it back at the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. And Culpepper gives inside. Good run. He's a good running back. On the move all the way. Tucker will score. Sean Tucker with a touchdown. He has shown a natural knack of running the ball and takes it 40 yards to get Syracuse back on the board.
And this was one of those blitzes. Notre Dame is trying to bring pressure inside, and they found the seam. And their coaching staff told us that one thing Sean Tucker can do is make the first guy miss. That's what excited them about him. He's got some speed and acceleration. He started out as the number 5 tailback.
And we've seen that being around these guys over the last 4 or 5 years. Here's pressure from Syracuse, picked up by that line. Book shot down the middle, intercepted. So Ian Book intercepted for the 2nd time this year. A rare turnover. Jahad Carter has it for the Orange, and they take over at the 31-yard line out of Richmond, Virginia. And for the Orange, it's 24 interceptions on the season. Culpepper, he lost the football, and it's recovered by Notre Dame. So for the 2nd time in the first 5:05 of this 3rd quarter, we've had turnovers on back-to-back plays at the 47-yard line. And Kyron Williams runs to the left and bounces it outside. Nice run by Williams to the 35-yard line. Gain of 20, leading the nation. So the Irish will go here on 4th and 5. 4 in the pattern for Book, who escapes and gets it on the ground. When Liberty had to pull out of the game against Coastal Carolina because of COVID issues. 3rd and 3, the pressure's on. Book scrambling, Book on the run. What else is new? Ian Book, as he has done so many times before, scrambles to the end zone for a touchdown.
Syracuse just has to be shaking their head because they had a good defense dialed up. And again, we see the guys making plays. Kyron Williams is going to step up and get this protection. And then Ian Book's going to find the daylight. This is a good blitz. Everybody around him, everybody's covered. But the thing you can't account for is the quarterback making plays off schedule.
That's what we do, baby. That's what you do.
2 more rushing touchdowns for Book today. There's 16 on his career. He now has 87 career touchdowns. That extra point by Jonathan Dorr just sneaks in the side door.
Play with these COVID restrictions, and he said, I'll do it.
Corner blitz coming. That pass is intercepted. Culpepper never saw Dalen Hayes dropping in coverage on senior day. Hayes trying to pick up blocks. He'll get to the sideline of the 34, and the Notre Dame sideline erupts as their defensive end, the rush end, the captain comes up with a pick. Book with a shot towards McKinley for 3. He's got another one. Notre Dame touchdown. Javon McKinley's 3rd of the game.
Again, Syracuse dialing up blitzes, and we're going to see Aaron Banks here pick that up. And then just a beautiful ball right on target. Javon McKinley lays out. Just you can't do it any better than that. Protected, thrown well, great concentration, great catch. Passing game coming on, coming on. This is what Notre Dame's going to need as they move forward.
Javon McKinley was the leading receiver in terms of receptions and yards for the Irish this season, but he didn't have any touchdowns. The lineup, our out-of-town scores brought to you by Salesforce. And there is Williams with the good move, the power to get over 1,000 yards on the season.
Ife Melifonwu is a good tackler, and he got nothing but air. This looked like, I think, of Barry Sanders making people whiff like this. That is a nice move.
To see if they would go. That would be the only way the Hurricanes would get it. Tyree lost in the first one. This gains a lot on the second. Chris Tyree off to the races. 2 men chasing, no catching. Tyree goes the distance. A 94-yard touchdown. Freshman who's had a sensational season comes up with his 3rd touchdown. Not a Notre Dame record for longest touchdown rushing, but a huge one there, puts the Irish up by 30.
And he has great speed. You just knew when that one broke, they were not catching him.
Doors extra point makes it 45-14 with 6:25 to go. True number 2, so essentially Markowitz, the 4th quarterback on this roster. And here is Cooper Lutz. Lutz has a chance to get a touchdown at Notre Dame Stadium. Cooper Lutz will go the distance for the touchdown. An 80-yarder that he can remember forever. 1st and 20 after the holding penalty on Kevin Bauman. Run out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame's going to take a timeout here, so Ian Book will leave the game here as Brian Kelly takes the timeout. Even though it's a small crowd, the crowd and the Irish teammates will take a moment here to
their first of the half.
welcome Ian Book over to the sideline.
Please reset the game clock to 5:03. 5:03, please.
Either that or Drew Pine's hanging there, ready to get in. Now Ian's coming up.
That's a great moment. That really is.
And the fans here who are here recognize it and add their thank yous to Ian Book. So his mom and dad there watching Jared Patterson, the center, over on his crutches. He deals with his foot injury. It's 10 times more appreciated.
Yeah, and they do a fantastic job.
And Cooper Lutz got your 100 yards
there.
There
You go. Good for you,
happy
Cooper.
man, right?
I'm happy for you.
Yeah. Syracuse ends up with 200-yard rushers. They'll end up with 413 yards of offense. But Notre Dame closes out a perfect regular season. They've won 24 straight at home, and Ian Book has set the mark for the most wins by a starting quarterback in Irish history with 30.